just recently, George, you were talking about Klay Thompson's 37-point quarter that beat yours, and
Wait a minute. What do you mean beat mine?
wasn't it your record?
Huh? Well, it's still my record.
So, and you think right because of the three-point shot. Now, would you have been a good three-point shooter if it was emphasized when you were playing?
No, 3-point is the worst. 3-point is the worst shot in basketball. When you talk about fundamentals, you talk about two-point shot. I shot 51% career shooting twos. That was my shot. What I would teach a young person or a young person that loves the game of basketball, I say make the twos because it's closer in, you can shoot a better percentage. The three-point shot is the worst shot in basketball. It's been proven over the years that guys that shoot three-point shot shoot 35, 40%. So why would you want to shoot a 40% shot when you can shoot a 50 or 51% shot inside the two-point line?
I mean, the argument would be that you get an extra point, and that's worth a lot more than what you miss.
Well, I mean, it's for entertainment. But if you want to be a good shooter, you want to take the shots closer in. Now, that only makes sense, fundamentals. Now, Klay Thompson did score more points than I did when he scored 37. I had the record for 47 years that I scored 33. But we didn't have a three-point line when I got my 33. I don't think people really realize that. They just realize that Klay scored 37 and I scored 33. So I say he didn't break my record. Now the NBA say he did. Okay, so it's all about interpretation. He had an advantage of me by shooting the threes. We didn't have threes. What would you tell a kid? Would you tell a kid to practice on his three-pointer all the time, or would you tell him to work on his two-pointers? Because he can make more two-pointers than he can threes, and the name of the game is put the ball in the hole consistently.
So if you were playing now, and the way we play the game, would that be a shot you'd work on though? And would you have been able to make it? I'm sure in practice you were shooting them a little bit and seeing how it felt. How did it feel when you were playing?
Well, I mean, I would shoot it. I mean, and I wouldn't tell nobody else not to shoot it because today's game is played, they have three-point experts, as they call them, where guys, that's all they can really do is shoot a three-point shot. So I recognize that, and I would tell a kid, if that's how you want to get in the league is being a great three-point shooter, then go ahead and shoot the three. But I'm saying from being an expert at the game, it's best to learn to shoot the two-point consistently.
Last question. You play with a lot of really good shooters in your day. Do you think that they would have been able to shoot threes like we have now, or was it a skill that just has become better recently?
Well, I got guys back in the day that can shoot the lights out in threes, but they only gonna shoot. Look at the greatest three-point shooter of all time. It's probably 40%. You know, I mean, to me, that's not a good percentage. But it may be a good percentage for the three-point line. You know, so it's an added attraction to our game that we play that brings an extra point by shooting a little deeper. That's how the game is played now. I mean, that's how they judge things, but I go back to when I played. Klay Thompson broke Carmelo Anthony's record. He didn't break Iceman's record.